Hello everybody and welcome to another horror film. This is Splatter Gore Picks Unlimited, and every once in a while I like to do reviews on old horror movies, like old sequels to horror films. And recently I watched a horror film from the 80s. It is the sequel to the original Amtyville horror. It's a sequel, but it's actually a prequel. So it's telling the story of basically Ronnie DeFeo and what happened. Now this movie, you could tell, is very, very loosely based on what happened. When I was a kid, I remember my parents having us watch a documentary based on the thing that happened and on the Amtyville horror. And to me, I love the original Amtyville horror. I love the remake. The remake is a lot of bullshit. But I believe the story from the original, but this one is more centered around this kid, Sonny. So this kid, Sonny, basically lives in the attic of the Amtyville house. And the ghost really sticks with him. The evil presence. It attaches itself to Sonny. And through the movie, you see him alter. But what's really fucking weird, there's a lot of incest stuff in here. He, fucks his sister. And it's not insinuated. They show it. And then it's really freaking creepy. And he even, takes a gun and almost shoots his dad. The movie really takes its liberties with the source material, but I don't mind it. See, this is a movie that years ago I saw one scene out of it, and I've always wanted to watch the full thing, and I did. Now, it doesn't stop at the point where he kills his family. They go from there to the fact of him being possessed, and he gets possessed, and then this priest dreams about him killing the family. And then it goes into this whole other area of possession and transferring of the souls. There's really cool effects when he starts to turn and the possession. There's a scene that's lit perfectly, and it's half of his face is possessed, half is not, and his neck is just throbbing out. And what's weird is there's all this weird demonic stuff, but tucked away in the background is this whole sense of what abuse can do to a family. Now, I'm not trying to make this to be a psychological thing or harping on something, but you can really tell. You can really tell a lot that's going on, because kids are getting beaten for stuff they didn't do. Wives are being slapped. There's a lot of abuse in this movie. And that's one thing you can take away from Amtyville 2. The possession. Is yes, there's possession. Yes, there's demonic stuff. But what I really got away from this movie is you could take the possession stuff out. And some of that stuff. And you could just have the abuse in there. And some of the incest stuff. And you can see how a fractured family can go really far. And I got a lot of that from this. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the film. I think it's a great film. And I think a lot of people should check it out. It's an under the radar. Because there was tons of Amtyville sequels. There was a TV show. But this one, I think if you watch it, you should just go in with an open mind. So I will give this movie a 6 out of 10. It's good, but it's not all the way up where it could be. But I just thought it was great.